Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining me today. We are going to start in child's pose. So take your time, come onto your hands and knees. Bring your big toes to touch, open your knees wide, shimmy your sit bones back to your heels, and take your time as you settle into this child's pose. You can keep that sway trickling through your spine all the way into your neck, your head. And then once you feel a little settled, find softness here. Let your forehead soften into the floor, close your eyes. Drop your elbows into the floor. See if you can find a little more weighted feeling to your body as it releases. And also start to bring your awareness deeper and deeper into the present moment. Just notice the things around you. Notice the air brushing across the tops of your hands and the tops of your wrists. Take note of any soft sounds you might hear, including your breath. Observe the sensations in your body. How does this child's pose feel on you today? We've been touching on the second limb of the 8 limbs of yoga, the niyamas. The niyamas are those suggested practices or habits or observances for you to add to your day to help bring you more enjoyment, more fulfillment, more happiness. And today we're talking about santosha, second of the 5 niyamas, santosha. And santosha is contentment. It's that deep acceptance of what is. Accepting our life, ourselves, and whatever our life has brought us in this moment. And this can be a little conflicting. Santosha does not mean that if you're dissatisfied with the present moment, you don't try and change it. It just means that you sit with and find and bring your awareness and acceptance and contentment with the truth and reality of the present moment, so that when you do take a step forward to improve or change what's going on, you're moving from a solid place of clarity, of truth, as opposed to taking a step forward from a place of disillusion and denial. So santosha helps us build that foundation, accepting what is, so that we can decide with clarity how to respond. Here in child's pose, take a deep breath in through your nose, fill up, expand your ribs side to side, and then big exhale out your mouth, open mouth, let it go. Let's take that one more time. Inhale, fill up, expand. Open mouth, exhale. Switching back to your ujjayi breath, in and out through your nose. Inhale, come to all fours. And stay there as you exhale and start to set yourself up. Bring your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide, tuck and spread your toes. Cow and cat pose. Inhale, cow, drop your belly, flip your sit bones to the ceiling. Imagine you could drag your hands towards your knees, pull your heart forward and up. Exhale, cat, tuck your tailbone, lift your belly, press the floor with your hands, pull your shoulders forward slightly so they're stacked right over your wrist, and really dome your upper back to the ceiling. Inhale, cow pose, wave through your spine, articulate through your vertebrae, lift your heart, flip your sit bones up. Exhale, cat, round your spine, bring your tailbone and the top of your head closer together. Twice more. Inhale, wave through your spine, arch for cow. Exhale, round your spine, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. This time, inhale, cow pose. Pause here. Really find that tilt of your sit bones to the ceiling. And as you exhale with bent knees, stretch back to down dog. So keep those knees bent. We're taking the backs of our legs out of the equation to start and focus on the length in your spine. Press your hands down and forward, especially through those thumb and index fingers. Squeeze your biceps in towards your ears. Lift your shoulder blades up your back away from your ears, and then get longer all the way out your spine through those sit bones as you re-tilt those sit bones up to the sky. Keep all of that happening. Start to add your legs slowly. Pull the fronts of your thighs back, and then melt your heels towards the floor just as much as they can. Take a big breath in here, fill up. Another open mouth, exhale. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Bring your shoulders over your wrists and pause. Lengthen out the top of your head as you extend out through your heels. Press the floor away with your hands, pull your belly in and up, and then engage the front of your legs. So you can lift your kneecaps, engage your quadriceps, and lengthen more through the backs of your knees. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep that tilt of your sit bones high, that length through your spine. On the breath, inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, downward dog. This time, inhale, shift forward to plank. Option to bring your knees to the floor. 2 chaturanga push-ups. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, press up to plank. 1 more. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, press to plank. This time, exhale, lower all the way to the floor. So nice. Untuck your toes. Walk your toes back. Get longer through your legs. Roll your shoulders back. Draw your elbows in towards each other. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels as you scoop your belly in and up. Keep your feet on the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest. Keep stretching out the top of your head. Roll your shoulders back again. Re-squeeze those elbows in. Use your back muscles. Take a breath in. Lift your chest 2 inches higher. Exhale, release. Adding on. Inhale, baby cobra. This time bring a little more awareness to those legs. Press into your feet. Engage your legs again. Fronts of the thighs. Kneecaps lift. Quadriceps engage. Pull your belly in and up. This time, hover your hands off the floor just an inch. Using those back muscles again. Inhale, lift your chest a little higher. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest. Engage your legs. And now squeeze your legs together. Like you have 1 leg. Lift your legs off the floor. Add those hands again. Lift your hands off the floor. And now inhale, lift everything higher. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up to plank or all fours if you need to modify. And downward facing dog. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Come all the way into a prayer squat. Elbows inside your knees. Press your knees and elbows into each other. Scoop your tailbone forward. Draw your shoulders back. Good. Soften the fronts of your ankles. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your right arm inside your right knee. Reach your right fingers to the side. Use your muscles to open that left knee even wider and reach your left arm to the sky. Get wider through your collarbones. Turn your heart and gaze towards the ceiling. This might be where you stay. We're still just warming up, but if you feel comfortable binding, maybe wrap your arms around that right leg. 2 breaths. Inhale, more length from your tailbone to the top of your head. Use your exhale to spin your left shoulder open. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, release. Left arm inside your left leg. Reach those fingers to the side. Use your muscles to open your right knee wide. Reach your right arm up. Again, find those collarbones. Spread your collarbones wide. Open your heart and gaze to the ceiling. Option for that, bind again if you feel comfortable. Try and keep equal weight on both feet. Use your breath. 2 full cycles. Inhale, fill up. Use that exhale to twist. Take 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Fingers to the floor. Straighten your legs. Drop your head. Shift your weight left to right. Let your hips, your torso, your neck Sway side to side. Step your feet in until they're hip-width apart. You can measure 2 fist distance. Bend your knees a lot so that your belly drapes on your thighs, and then grab hold of opposite elbows. You can roll your shoulders around a little bit, shake your head out a little bit, and then use your hands on your elbows to pull your torso over the fronts of your thighs. As your elbows traction down towards the floor, press down into your feet and try and lift your sit bones higher to the ceiling. So it's like you're reaching your elbows and your sit bones away from each other in opposite directions. Take a few breaths here. You might open your mouth, stretch out your jaw. And release your hands to the floor. Bend your knees even deeper. Slowly unroll one vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back, step your feet together. Tadasana at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Soften or close your eyes. Can you find that same engagement in the fronts of your legs here that you did earlier? As you press your feet into the floor, lift your kneecaps, lift your quadriceps, draw your belly in. With your thumbs at your heart center, bring your awareness there. Taking a moment here to set your intention for your practice. I offer you the intention of SANTOSHA, contentment. Putting in the work to find the truth, find the reality of what is actually happening in the moment. Accepting that truth so that from there you can move forward with more right action. Whatever your intention is, seal that in by your forehead to your hands. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Lift your heart, press your palms, see your thumbs. Lead with your heart. Exhale, dive forward, drop your head. From here, soften your left knee. Inhale, reach your right arm up, forward fold, twist. Press down more into your right foot. Lift your right sit bone higher and reach the top of your head towards the front of your space. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release. Soften your right knee. Inhale your left arm up, other side. Good, anchor through that left heel. Lift your left sit bone and then reach the top of your head forward. A big breath in. A big breath out. Release your left hand down. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Modify as needed. Inhale, up dog, pull your heart forward, and then draw your shoulders back, widen through your collarbones, spin your biceps outward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath, take a moment. Become the observer here, check in. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift, tailbone lengthens back, top of the head pulls forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, press your palms. Exhale, leading with your heart, fold forward. Soften your left knee, inhale, right arm up, forward fold, twist. Exhale, release. Soften your right knee, inhale, left arm up, forward fold, twist. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift, shift more weight to your toes as you pull forward. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, pressing your feet so much that your knees and thighs lift off the floor. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Soften your gaze inward. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Press your palms last time. Exhale, fold forward. Soften your left knee. Inhale, right arm up, big stretch. Exhale, release. Soften your right knee. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold from here. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Drop your hips. Shift your weight back into your heels. Counterbalance that by reaching forward and up through your fingertips. Pull your belly in and up. Tuck your tailbone forward slightly. See if you can get longer from your hip creases to your armpits and longer from your hip creases to the fronts of your knees. Take a breath in. Exhale, prayer twist right. Press your palms. Hook your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Press your right foot down and forward slightly to help draw your left knee and left hip back. You want to even out your knees, even out your hips. And then press your right hand into your left hand and spin your top shoulder open. Inhale, Utkatasana, arms overhead. Exhale, prayer twist left. Right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Press your left foot down to help drive your left knee forward and your right knee back a little bit. Even out those knees and hips. Top hand presses into your bottom hand. Open your left shoulder. Inhale, Utkatasana, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, reset your spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Shift forward, squeeze your leg to your arm. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow across your body. Good, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot forward, stay on the ball of your back foot. Press down to rise, inhale, high lunge. Breathe here. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Try and bend your front knee a little deeper and pull your belly in. Relax your shoulders, but add more reach to your fingertips. Take a breath in. Exhale, double lunge with hands at prayer. Bend your back knee, let it hover off the back of your mat. Slide your hands in front of your heart. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together and pull your belly in and up. Now here, in this moment, can you accept the sensations that are arising? Notice what's going on, how this feels, and then you decide how you want to respond. Maybe you lean in today. Maybe you pull away slightly, listen to your body. Make wise choices based on the truth. Inhale, high lunge. Stretch that back leg. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Good, deep bend in that front knee, but then reach through your left fingers a little more. Try and pick your right side waist away from your right thigh slightly. Nice. Pressing into your feet. Inhale, stretch your right leg straight, prepare. Exhale, Trikonasana. Shift your hips back. Bring your right hand to your right shin, left arm to the ceiling. Allow that left hip bone to roll down slightly and see if you can wrap your right buttock under more as you do that. Press down through your feet. Get longer through your spine. Reach to the top of your head. Reach through your left fingers. Open your heart. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your front knee. Reach your right arm up and back. Good. Same thing here. That right side waist. Keep stretching that away from your right thigh. Create more space in your right hip crease. Big breath in. Fill up. Exhale, chaturanga. Your choice. You can float your right leg. You can skip chaturanga. You can lower your knees, whatever you need. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shift forward. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward. Stay on the ball of your right foot. Press down and rise. Inhale, high lunge. Pause and breathe. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Draw your left hip back, right hip forward. Bend your front knee. Pull your belly in and soften your shoulders. Add a little more reach to those fingers. Take a breath in. Exhale, double lunge, hands at heart center. Hover your back knee off the floor. Re-engage inner thighs, squeeze together, draw your belly in. Soften your eyes and just observe the sensations, the quality of this moment, and how will you respond. Cultivating those tools so we move with clarity from truth. Inhale, high lunge, stretch that back leg, arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Seal the outer edge of your back foot. Bend your front knee. Reach more through your right fingertips. Create more space in that left hip crease. Inhale, stretch your front leg straight. Prepare. Exhale, Trikonasana. Left hand to your shin, right arm to the sky. Now take your time here. Soften your right hip bone down a little. Wrap your left buttock under. Press down more through your feet, especially that back foot. Feel that energy lengthen all the way through the top of your head. Now spin left ribs, heart, gaze to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your left knee, reach your left arm up and back. Creating more space in your left hip crease. Get longer through your left side body. Take a big breath in, fill up. Exhale, chaturanga, your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. We'll smooth out our flow. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist left. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use your breath. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, double lunge, hands to prayer. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, stretch your right leg straight, prepare. Exhale, Trikonasana, right hand down, left arm high. Inhale, reverse warrior, bend your front knee, reach back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, double lunge, hands to prayer. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, stretch your left leg straight. Exhale, Trikonasana, left hand down, right arm high. Inhale, reverse warrior, bend your front knee, reach back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 slow breaths. Let your breath calm your nervous system. Using stillness as a place to reset, refocus. And adding on. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist right and pause. Work your twist. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Sit lower in your hips and open that top shoulder. Keep that happening. Gaze to the floor. Shift your weight to your right foot. Lighten up that left leg. And when you're ready, with grace, take a big step back into a lunge with your left foot. If you need help with your balance, feel free to lower that back knee. I want you to focus on the twist here, so take what you need. Press those palms together. Work your heart center closer to your thumbs. Draw your outer right hip back slightly as you reach more through the top of your head and extend more through your back heel. Option to stay. Maybe fly your arms wide. Maybe half or full bind. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, Skandasana to the left. Release your hands, crawl your hands left. Pivot your left toes out slightly, bend your left knee. Spin your right toes to the ceiling. Good, take what you need here. Option for arms. Fingers to the floor. You can use that left elbow to press your left knee open. Little balance challenge, hands to heart. Maybe you open your arms wide, or like we did earlier, you might bind around that left leg. Keep opening your chest if that's where you're at. Stay here for 3. Warrior 2 coming up. In, 2. And 1. Here we go. Big push through those legs. Warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand down, left arm high. Working towards a half bind today. If that's okay in your shoulders, wrap your left arm behind you. Try and grab your inner right thigh with your left fingers. If you feel great and comfortable for that full bind, go for it. Try and grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then stretch your arms a little straighter. Everyone, wrap your right buttock under more. Lean your torso and upper back back. Bend your front knee a little deeper. Anchor through the outer edge of your back foot. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Stay in it as you exhale. Extend your arms wide. Inhale, star pose, rise up. Turn your left toes out to match your right. Zip up through your inner thighs. Take a breath in, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, horse pose, knees wide, sit low. Again, inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse, stay here, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And out. Inhale, star pose, rise up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Toes and heels out. Fold forward. Reach down for your big toes in yogic tilak. First 2 fingers in your thumbs. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, pull yourself into a fold. Press your heels down and then out to try and flip your sit bones higher. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Draw your shoulder blades up, your back away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Use this exhale. Fold to your fullest. Gently release your arms. Soften your knees and unroll all the way up to stand. Good. Step your right foot in to meet your left and just have a moment in stillness. Notice the sensations. See if you can accept what's going on right now. Shifting your weight to your left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Squeeze your right knee to your chest. So go ahead, wrap your hands around your knee and draw that knee in tight. Press down through your left foot. Get taller through the top of your head. Couple options here. This might be where you stay. Maybe you bring your right hand to your right hip, left hand to the outside of your left knee. Perhaps you slide that left hand to the outside of your right foot. If so, see if you can stretch that right leg long. Press down through your left foot more, get taller through the top of your head. Final stage here, whether that right leg is straight or bent. Extend your right arm behind you and gaze to your right thumb. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Tadasana, slowly release right foot next to your left. Draw your hands to prayer. Take another moment. Big step out with your right foot. Wide-legged straddle, extend your arms to a T, and then pivot all the way to the front of your mat. High lunge. Square off your hips. Bend your right knee deeply. Can you find length again from your hip creases out your fingertips? Take a breath in. Exhale, pitch your torso forward over your right leg. Pull your belly off your right thigh, so draw it in and up. Keep reaching from your hip creases out your fingertips. Extend so far forward, you shift onto your right leg for warrior 3. Hips stay square to the floor, so you might soften your right knee to help spin your left hip down. Draw your belly in, front ribs in. Breathe for 3. Low lunge coming up in 2. And 1. Low lunge. Soften your right knee, land your hands and back toes to the floor. Inhale, plank position. Right leg steps back, square off, and just feel that symmetry through your body. Shoulders are square, hips are square. Lift your belly towards your spine. Keep that strong core, forearm plank. Lower down onto those forearms. Press the floor away with your forearms. Keep drawing your belly in and up. Take a breath in. Exhale, dolphin. Lift those hips up and back. Walk your toes forward just a little bit, maybe 3 or 4 inches, and then press more through your forearms and tilt those sit bones up and back. Good. Inhale, shift forward, bring your chest back over your arms. Exhale, press back, dolphin. 4 more. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press. You got it. 2 more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, press. 1 more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, press. Knees to the floor, child's pose. How quickly can you release? Let it go, let it go. When you're ready, downward dog. Take your time. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist left and pause. Hook that right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Yes. Can you sit your hips lower and open your top shoulder more? Keep that. Gaze to the floor. Shifting to your left foot, lighten up that right leg. And with grace, with confidence, step that right foot back. Option again to lower your back knee. Now wherever you are, rework that twist. Press your palms. Spin your heart closer to your thumbs. Pull that left hip back as you reach the top of your head forward and extend out your back heel. Now, whatever variation you took on the first side, take your time. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, Skandasana on the right. Release your hands. Crawl your hands to the right. Pivot your right toes out a little as you bend your right knee. Swivel your left toes to the ceiling. Hands can stay on the floor. You might press your right knee open with your right elbow. Perhaps balance challenge with your hands at your heart, or chest opener with your arms wide or in a bind. Stay here for 3. Get ready for that big push to warrior 2. In 2. And 1. Use those legs. Pressing up to warrior 2. Take a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand down, right arm high. Working towards that half bind. If your shoulders are open today, wrap that right arm behind you. Option for that full bind. Maybe grab your right wrist with your left hand. If you're in that bind, work to stretch your arms a little straighter. Wrap your left buttock under. Roll your top shoulder open and lean your torso back. Bend your front knee a little deeper as you power up your back leg. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Stay in it as you exhale. Just extend your arms wide. Inhale, star pose, rise up. Turn your right toes out to match your left and breathe. Zip up through your inner thighs. Lift your heart, reach through your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, horse pose, sit low, knees wide. Twice more. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Now you know we're here for 3 breaths. Can you accept that? Can you respond wisely with your breath? Maybe with a mantra. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Fill up. And empty. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold with a chest expansion. Turn your toes in, heels out, interlace your hands behind you. Fold forward. Inhale, more width through your collarbones. Poke your knuckles to the ceiling. Exhale, fold a little deeper. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. And as you exhale, release your arms. Good. Soften your knees. Unroll slowly. And step your left foot in to meet your right. And just take a moment. Check in. Observe. Shifting weight to your right leg. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Draw your left knee to your chest. Give it a squeeze with your hands. Pull your belly in and up. As you press down through your right foot, lengthen through the top of your head. Option to stay. Or bring your left hand to your hip, right hand to the outside of your knee. Staying here, or slide that right hand to the outside of your left foot. And then work to stretch your left leg straight. Final step again, if that left leg is bent or straight, does not matter. You might extend your left arm behind you and gaze to your left thumb. Keep pressing into your right foot. Stay long through your entire spine for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Slowly release Tadasana, left foot next to your right. Hands to prayer. Take a moment. Step your left foot out into a wide straddle. Extend your arms to a T. Then pivot all the way to the front of your mat. High lunge. Bend your left knee. Reach your arms high. Draw your belly in. Find that length from hip creases to fingertips. Take a breath in. Keep that length. Exhale. Pitch your torso forward. Now from those hip creases out, your fingertips pull so much that you shift into warrior 3. Soften your left knee. Roll your right hip down. Press the floor away with your left foot and lift everything else away from the floor. Stay for 3. Low lunge coming up in 2. And 1. Soften your left knee, hands and back toes to the floor. Inhale, step to plank. Square off. Shoulders are square, hips are square. Pull your belly in and up. Keep that core tight. Forearm plank. Lower down. Take a breath in. Exhale, dolphin. Press the floor away with your forearms. Lift your hips high. This time, stay here. Walk your toes towards your face. See how close you can bring your toes forward and how high you can send your hips up. Gaze between your forearms. If you have forearm stand, feel free to work that now. Otherwise, lift your right leg to the sky. Keep pressing the floor away with your forearms. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Release your right foot to the floor. Change sides. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Keep your left hip rolling down to face the floor. Press the floor away with your forearms. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose. As quickly as you can, release. Let go. Surrender. Pull forward onto your belly, setting up for Shalabhasana. Walk your legs together. Reach behind you, interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms. Roll your shoulders open, and on an inhale, lift everything off the floor. Toes reach back and up. Top of the head reaches forward and up. Engage your whole back body to help lift everything higher. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Right cheek to the floor, look left. Close your eyes. Turn your head the other way. Stretch your neck out in the opposite direction. Bring your forehead to the floor. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes. Press back child's pose with your toes tucked. And then walk your hands to your knees. Come to stand on your knees, setting up for Ustrasana. Bring your hands to the top of your buttocks flesh. Roll your shoulders back, draw your elbows in. Press your hips forward. You want to try and keep your hips stacked over your knees. Lift your heart to the ceiling. Trace your gaze along the ceiling towards the wall behind you. If you see the wall behind you, those heels are right there. Maybe reach for your heels. Keep pressing those hips forward though. Lift your heart higher. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, release. Sit on your heels, hands forward, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Gaze forward. Exhale, pigeon on the right. Slide your right knee to the right side of your mat. Walk your left toes and left knee back. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, fold. Take your time, no rush. Using every breath to soften more into this posture. Practice of Santosha sort of proves the importance of stillness, even meditation. Sometimes it's easier to see the truth and the reality of things when you pause and find stillness. Walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog, and then scorpion dog. Just make this feel good. Find a little release in your right hip. And downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Gaze forward, exhale, pigeon on the left. Bring your left knee to the left side of your mat. Walk your right knee and right toes back. Sit up tall as you breathe in. And then exhale slowly, sleeping pigeon. Practice of Santosha can be used on things as simple as a traffic jam or getting stuck on the subway. When you know you're going to be late, instead of resisting and fighting and denying that, which is only going to cause you suffering, Santosha would be the work to accept it. Just accept that you will be delayed and then respond accordingly. Call your boss, find another route, be patient. Can also be used on a grander scale, such as finding the truth of the climate of our country, acknowledging the truth and the reality of where we are, and then from there, stepping forward. Walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Scorpion dog, open your hip, bend your knee. Good, downward dog, last down dog of the class. Take what you need. Maybe see how this one feels different than your first down dog. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze past your hands. Bend your knees, exhale, jump your feet through your hands. Have a seat. Paschimottanasana, extend your legs out in front of you. Flex your feet and keep a little bend in your knees. Pull the flesh away from your sit bones. Keep your sit bones driving back as you pull your belly over your thighs. So you can keep that connection belly to thighs as you reach forward and grab wherever you can. And then from here, start to fold a little deeper. Relax your head at the end of your spine. Maybe walk those sit bones back and stretch your legs a little straighter. From here, unroll onto your back and hug your knees in towards your chest. Setting up for legs up the wall, arms alongside your body. Extend your legs to the ceiling and then just let your legs soften here. So they might open apart a little bit. Maybe your knees bend, your ankles release. Find comfort here as we reverse the blood flow in our legs. A little restorative work. This might be where you stay. If you would like to take this a little deeper, we'll move through plow into shoulder stand. So same effect, restorative, reversal of blood flow, but just a little deeper. So yogi's choice, if you're moving into shoulder stand, take your toes behind you for plow. Interlace your hands, tuck your shoulder blades underneath you, get as high up on your shoulders as you can. And bring your hands to your back for support. Press down into your upper arms and elbows and lift one leg at a time to the sky. You're in shoulder stand, flex your feet, lower your toes back behind you for plow. And then wherever you are, use your arms along the floor for a little brace. Unroll all the way down so that your legs are extended long on the floor out in front of you. Matsyasana, fish pose. Anchor down through your elbows. Press down and lift your chest towards the ceiling. Slide your head along the floor. Come to the top of your head. Stay wide through your collarbones and shoulders. Keep lifting your heart high as you gaze to the back of your mat. See here if you can loop your bottom lip over your top lip to give your throat a little deeper stretch. And pressing into your arms, lift your head, tuck your chin, slowly roll down. Hug your knees into your chest. Press the back of your head into your mat. Keep that little bit of pressure and turn your head side to side. And next time you look right, keep looking right. Let your knees fall left. Easy twist. Inhale your knees through center. Exhale your knees right, look left. Inhale your knees back to center. Hug them into your chest one more time. Wrap your arms around your shins. Pull your forehead to your knees. Squeeze everything into a tight ball. Take one last breath in. Sip in a little more air. And then big exhale, release. And set up for final rest. Shavasana. Get all the fidgets out. See if you can find that ultimate stillness, ultimate surrender here. Start to deepen your breath. Notice the rise and the fall of your chest, your belly. And some small wiggles to your toes, your fingers, your head. When you're ready, draw your knees in towards your chest. Roll to your right side. Make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes. Draw your hands to heart center, acknowledging SANTOSHA, practice of contentment, acceptance of what is. Meditation is simply seeing reality and acknowledging it with bare honesty. Bolos off. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.